great-looking kick. Got it. And there it is. The Hawks are into a grand final.
So Hawthorn have done it. They're three-peaters.
Hello and welcome to the 2015 Hawthorn Premiership Season Highlights program. Great to have a couple of Hawthorn Premiership players alongside of me today. One, he was a member of the 2008 Premiership team, Campbell Brown. Welcome, Brownie.
Swatter, good to be here.
And alongside of Campbell and I, a man who was recently crowned a Premiership player as well, the former Demon, now a Hawk, and that is James Frawley. Welcome, James.
How are you guys?
How's it feel to be a Premiership player now with Hawthorn? First year of your club? Premiership, not a bad way to start.
Pretty good, mate. I think 12 months down the track, couldn't be happier, mate. Won a premiership, playing the grand final, mate. So, couldn't be happier at the moment. Never
an easy decision, Brownie. You went through it moving to the Gold Coast after you'd won a flag, but you were with Melbourne for a long period of time, and I guess at the end of the first Saturday in October, the decision, as tough as it was justified.
Yeah, exactly right. A lot of friends and good fellas at the Melbourne Footy Club, and they're a great club, and it was a really hard decision to leave. But right now it's all paid off, mate. So pretty happy. They've
been a pretty impressive club, your old organisation, Campbell.
Oh, they certainly have, and as good as they have been, I think this year they painted their masterpiece. They were just absolutely brilliant. Had to do it the hard way as well, losing that first final, playing all four, a couple of interstate trips. They were just magnificent.
Well, it's been an incredible era for the Hawthorn Football Club, and the team that has won this year's flag also included six players who have been there for all four premierships, including Campbell Brown and James Frawley, as well as their coach Alistair Clarkson. And it has been an impressive year. What's probably been the most impressive part of what they were able to achieve over the last 3 years? And as you said, this has been their masterpiece premiership.
Yeah, I just think their level of consistency. There's a saying down at Hawthorn: you lose a soldier, replace him with another one. I think that's just the way they play. They've lost Buddy Franklin, they've lost players, they've lost Clarko himself last year with his disease, and they just find a way to get the job done week in, week out. I just love their level of consistency, and they peak for the finals and particularly grand final day.
You've played under a number of coaches in your career so far, James, including Alistair Clarkson. What makes him so special?
I think he's so personal with all the players. He always gets around the boys, and it makes it fun as well. I think the environment down there is pretty fun. You get there and train hard, but there's times you have a bit of fun as well, which is really helps out when you a bit of a grind of an AFL season. You need to have a bit of fun as well.
He doesn't mind a good spray either, Schwatter. Did you cop any this year?
I was pretty lucky, actually. I think Brian Lake's our whipping boy in the back line, mate. So
well, he's gone.
It could be me now, so hopefully not.
Yeah, you may want to hide in the back a bit more, James. Well, the man at the centre of Hawthorn's recent success, we've just mentioned his name. His name is Alistair Clarkson, and he now comfortably sits among some of the great AFL coaches with 4 premierships. What about these names? Brownie, Lee Matthews, Tom Hafey, Dick Reynolds, Alan Jeans, Ron Barassi, David Parkin and Kevin Sheedy. So successful has Clarkson's reign been at Hawthorn, a number of his former assistant coaches are now coaching against their mentor. Damien Hardwick, Adam Simpson, Luke Beveridge, Leon Cameron and the soon-to-be Carlton coach will cross paths with Alistair Clarkson. It's an incredible legacy that he has left, not only on his playing group, but also his former assistant coaches.
It's some rare air, some of those greats of the coaching scene. He absolutely sits comfortably in their company, and he just provides a great breeding ground for young, up-and-coming assistant coaches that go through the system, learn what it's like and to taste success, and then go off and do really good things at their own clubs.
Well, it was a chance to do something very few teams have done before. Hawthorn coming off the back of consecutive premiership performances. Let's go back to see what would happen in 2015 to where it all began this year and have a look how the Hawks season kicked off. Now, the reigning premiers didn't give much away during the NAB Cup, resting plenty of stars, while only managed to win the one game from their 3 NAB Cup performances. So how did they tackle the first few rounds of season 2015? Let's take a look now.
With memories of 2014